Mackie, when you're ready.
Okay. Okay, hi guys. Sorry today I'm not doing any time traveling or ghost busting, but I'm going to talk to you about my passion. So, first of all, thank you guys for all taking time out of your day for coming. Well, except you guys, because you guys have to be here, you know? So, my name is Mackenzie, if you guys all don't know me. What is a PoL? PoL stands for Presentation of Learning. I will be presenting to you what I've learned through the second semester in the MPX program. So this is me, number 10, in the basketball jersey. I play on the girls' basketball team for Mid-Pacific. I'm going to share the skills and concepts that I have learned and put it into basketball. During our year-long project, one skill our team needed to improve on was collaboration. If you guys knew my team, we really didn't get along. Actually, I don't know if we still get along, but you know, we kind of managed with each other until the project was done. In the beginning, we didn't know how to work with each other because we didn't trust each other. As the year went on, we found out that when we helped each other by trusting and passing information to one another, our assignments were easier to complete. As in a basketball game, you're not going to do well if you don't trust your team, and you're not going to do well if you hog the ball or not pass the ball to your teammates or not help them. So my collaboration artifact would have to be my hydroponic system. So we finished our hydroponic system in our first semester, and when we came back, we started planting. The reason this is my collaboration artifact is because we all worked together to plant the plants, make sure our system was always running every day. We made sure that people would go down, check our system, and we made sure that we all harvested together and made sure they all grew. The second skill that I learned through MPX is how to speak effectively. So when I speak, I usually speak really fast, and people always tell me I have to slow down, or I don't communicate well. I either yell at my team, or our team would just not talk to each other, or get annoyed with each other. And when that would happen, nothing got done. During the year, my teammates and I didn't know how to speak to one another. Like I said, we'd yell at each other, or just ignore each other and get mad. But we all thought it was funny. Doing this, working with each other during our year-long project helped us communicate, and we got to know each other. And when we learned how to kind of communicate through working with each other better and learning how to collaborate, it really helped us with effective communication. And for me personally, effective communication, I can stand up here now and talk to all of you guys, which is kind of a big deal for me. My effective communication artifact is the MP Iron Chef competition at KCC. I don't know if you guys all went, but during our competition, we had to cook a dish and present it to the judges. In our dish, we used what we grew from our hydroponic system. But the reason this is my artifact is because in the kitchen, we didn't yell at each other, surprisingly. We didn't yell at each other or try to stab each other. No, I'm just kidding. But our team was able to go up to each other and ask questions to each other. And you know, we didn't yell at each other, but I think that's because we wanted to win, and that was our drive and our motivation. And when we had to present our dish to the judges, we could answer all their questions in front of, I think there was 100-something people in the audience, which was really good. So, my third skill that I will be presenting to you is confidence. Confidence plays a big role in everything that you do, whether it's sports, whether it's your grades, whether it's talking to someone. And you need to learn how to be confident. So in the beginning of the second semester, there was no confidence in our team. We'd always say, oh, it's not like we're going to win anyway. It's not like we're going to do good anyway. And I guess in the beginning I thought that too, because we would always fight, and you know. But when we had a talk with each other saying we need to do our work, then our confidence kind of got better. And during our mock competition, they said our dish was really good. So that really boosted all of our confidence. And confidence in basketball or in sports is really important. Because if you don't have confidence, then why are you playing the game? Why are you going to play the game if you don't have confidence? So I chose these two pictures because in this game, we're all confident. I'm giving my teammates a high five. Or in this one, I'm shooting with confidence. My confidence artifact would have to be our chicken parmesan with fettuccine and roasted vegetables. The reason why this is our confidence artifact is because, like I told you, during the mock competition, we really tried our best at cooking the dish, and we tried our best at presenting our dish, and we knew that we did a good job, and that was the best that we could do. And that made us confident when the judges said that our dish was good. And we spoke with confidence in the final competition, and that's how I think this is my confidence artifact. My next skill is problem solving. So these are two pictures of me problem solving. So in a game, when you have a play, in any sport you play, sometimes the play will never work out. And it's not going to work out every time. So if it doesn't work out, your coach can call a timeout and reprogram us to try run something else. And during this year, during our mock competition, we problem solved because someone in our group, not going to name any names, forgot to bring the Parmesan cheese, which is kind of a big deal for Parmesan chicken, but you know, we kind of blew it off and we just laughed it off. And when we just added more spices and we problem solved, and in the end it actually came out pretty good. But we know to bring the cheese next time. I'm not going to name any names, Caitlin. This is my problem solving artifact. So I just explained our chicken Parmesan. And then I think our hydroponic system was one of the bigger issues that my group had, because we were growing eggplant and bell peppers in our system, so the roots would grow really big. And it was really hard for our group to have the water flow. And then when we were doing this, we had to find a way to try to make the water flow. So we cut some of the roots. We kind of put the smaller plants in the same pipe so that the water would flow to the smaller ones easier and they could get water.
Mackie.
The last skill is self-directed learner. So self-directed learning is learning how to do things on your own. The reason why I chose this is because I wasn't a really good self-directed learner. I would always have Mr. Kaneko yelling at me to do something, or Ms. Calabro. And I think the reason why I wasn't a self-directed learner was because I'm lazy. I'm not gonna lie, I am very lazy. But during MPX, we learned how if you're not being a self-directed learner, you're not gonna get your work done, because you need to organize your time and you need to make sure that everything's done. And I'm being a self-directed learner now because I learned that I can't blame anything else on myself. Like, I can't blame anything on someone. I can only blame it on myself. And not being a self-directed learner had me not going out, my mom not letting me go out, always getting lectured, and I really didn't want that. So I learned how to be a self-directed learner from the teachers and just through experience. And during basketball, the reason why I'm a self-directed learner is because now, after practice or after a game or on the weekend, I will go home and I'll shoot maybe 100 baskets a day or maybe I'll do jump ropes or I'll go run just so I can get in shape for season. And that helps me a lot. And my self-directed artifact would have to be our plants. Because when my group was doing something else that we needed to get done, I would go check on the plants, or I would go plant the plants. And during cooking, sometimes if Caitlin, our culinary expert, was doing something, I would try to help too and do something so that my team wasn't left behind. And I felt good in the end doing stuff. So, the entire MTX program has been a wonderful learning experience. I've learned many important skills that will carry me throughout the rest of my life. I'm very happy I was able to have such a wonderful team and have wonderful teachers. And I'm happy to be a part of the MTX family. Thank you, and I hope you guys all have a good rest of the day.
Okay, any questions, comments?
Any questions, comments?
Question?
How did you and your group handle your disputes?
I don't think we really did. But when we were in class, it kind of just, everything was out of the way, and it was just finish our work, and do the job. Any other questions? Yeah.
Which project did you enjoy most?
What project did I enjoy most? It would probably have to be the cooking, because I learned how to cook, and now I can cook for my family. Well, I don't know if I will, because I'm lazy, but I think cooking was fun because we got to learn how to that's like a life skill to learn, and I feel like learning real life skills is fun, Any questions?
I was a little worried about you using the basketball theme again,
Thanks.
but you did it much better this time than the first semester one. So actually, I'm glad you did, because it was a lot better.
Thanks.
I also liked how you connected your skills with your artifact very clearly. So that was also excellent. Okay. What skill do you think you need to work on the most as you move forward?
Self-directed.